The following feature may contain references to sex, drugs and rock and roll. Oh, and some bad language too.
The worst one we ever had was when a guy who appeared, he played the game in a wheelchair. And he got to the final. He was called Mick from Manchester, a really grand lad, and his brother-in-law was answering the questions. And they got to the final, and the brother-in-law threw, and he got 68, something like that, a good score. And the guy in the wheelchair came in and slid his chair sideways onto the board, and he was a good player. He was a county player, because Greenie had auditioned him, I think, and Greenie had told me he's a really good player, so we knew they were going to win the prize. And Greenie, he knew all about darts. Our producer, Peter Harris, he watched a lot of Judy Garland films, and he wasn't into darts. He did a bit of soft furnishing and making cushions, but he didn't know a lot about darts, you see. So Greenie was there to say, Pete, the prize will go now, and Harris could then get, Pete Harris, who was in my book of heroes, fabulous man, could get a word backstage, ready, the prize is going to go, because they couldn't see. So he got this 68, whatever it was, and Mick came in the wheelchair and threw the first dart. And when he threw the first dart, it's something like 18. He needed something like 10 with 2 darts to win the prize. And suddenly he's going to throw the second dart, and Harris is screaming down our earpiece, "Stop him throwing bloody darts, stop him!" And we said, "Well, stop him throwing darts." So we stopped and we said to Mick, "Sorry Mick, we've got a technical problem." We went round the back and Harris is there. He said, "Look, it's the star prize." I said, "Well, what's the problem?" He said, "It's a 3-piece suite, a leather 3-piece suite for a guy in a wheelchair. He's got a chair he can move. The last thing he wants is 3,000 quid worth of immovable leather." So this is why Harris was the governor. He said, "Right, change it." It was the first show we were doing that night. Change it to the second prize. It was a holiday. So we said, thank God for that. So he said to the VT guys, "Right, when he's going to win this, when he runs, run the VT of the holiday, give him the holiday." So I said, "Right, so he's winning the holiday." Boom, we go. We go back, "Right, sorry Mick," off we go. He throws the next dart, boom, yes, you won the prize. You run the VT of the holiday. It's a skiing holiday. And it's the look on the guy's face, we look around, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Original content every day. Channel B. Join us.